Hello everybody, this is DCO from the Gamers Guild. Gonna be playing some Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I haven't played this in quite some time, but I have completed it on the normal mission. Having some camera difficulties, y'all, sorry. I may have to do this camera on the stand. It's really not wanting to cooperate with me today. Let me try something. Let's try that. Sorry. Alright, let me almost share this live stream. Try to share this live stream. Still not showing me playing just yet, so we'll give it a second. But anyways, this is and everything's going to be aggravating today. Alright, let's see if it's popped up yet. Still not showing. Not sure why it's not showing me live, but I'll check it out here in just a minute. Alright, so here we go. This is a product of Koji Igarashi, who was responsible for most of Castlevanias after starting with Symphony of the Night and going forward. So this is something he did outside of Konami on his own. It plays a lot like Symphony of the Night. It has some new little bells and whistles though, so let's go ahead and get this thing going. This is the PS4 version. It's also available on Xbox One and the Nintendo Switch. But from what I heard, the Nintendo Switch version, especially when it was released, was very buggy. I haven't had too much trouble with this version. There's my live. Alright, y'all just hold on just one. I'm going to post this on my gamers page. And we'll definitely get going. Okay, now we're ready. Okay, speed run code unlocked. I've never done that. We're just going to be doing a normal mode, by the way. Not doing all the extra special stuff. I may do that later on. Randomizer mode's pretty wild. We're just going to do normal also. Miriam, normal. So it's been a minute since I've played this, but it's a good game though. I enjoy it. We'll probably dig about an hour into it. And if anybody enjoys it or would like to see more, there'll probably be more segments of this. Got a little bit of a load time, I think, when you first start off, but it doesn't seem to be an issue.
The Industrial Revolution ushered in a new era that threatened to transform the value.
Alright, we're basically just going to go ahead and start to the game. Cut that initial cutscene, it's not really all that important. But I remember when this game was announced, when it was up on the Kickstarter campaign, I about lost my mind. I was like, wow, this is cool.
Are you certain it was...
It was Jeebel's doing, Miriam. No mistake.
It's so hard to believe.
This is this takes place after Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, which is a 8-bit throwback game that kind of resembles Castlevania 3 a lot.
I know. And
since then they've made a Curse of the Moon 2, which I believe is also prior to the events of this game.
And the hell you endured 10 years ago would break the best.
I'm glad the series has 3 games in it already in just a few years, so at least they're, you know, keeping it alive. And they've been doing well. Like, games are good. I think they've been having pretty good sales. I know the original Curse of the Moon had good sales. I'm pretty sure this one did too. I'm not sure how Curse of the Moon 2 has done, but it's a great game too. It's a lot of fun.
Took care of us.
Obviously not enough.
Well, let it go, Johannes. We need to focus on the task ahead. If Jeeble is responsible for the summoning, then I have to stop him. I gave him my word.
I ought to do it. He was my best friend.
But I'm the only one who can. The shard experiments prepared me for combat. Let them amount to something. 10 whole...
I wish I had the answer.
You start out basically with not much at all. So in that chest, you saw I got 1 gold, a knife, and kung fu shoes. So it's all a matter of preference as far as what weapon you'd like to use. I'm gonna go with the standard knife.
Good. You're prepared. The next order of business is to...
I'll take care of it.
You can attack pretty quickly with that dagger. And see, now that's your shard that you collect from an enemy, and there's different kinds of shards that you can collect. This is a projectile shard.
Is that a shard?
It's kind of like area in Dawn of Sorrow where you steal souls, you know, from your enemies. Kind of the same principle, I think. It's kind of similar to that. Kind of similar to the glyph system in Order of Ecclesia.
The demon's power was transmuted into that shard, which forcibly bonded to the crystal embedded in your body. The strength you gain from it is undeniable, but eventually, the crystal will devour you.
I thought the procedure you discovered halted the corruption.
It did, but that doesn't guarantee you'll be safe if you start absorbing shards in massive quantities.
I know my body's limits better than anyone, and I'm going to need all the power I can get. And if I run into trouble, you can help me. You've done it before. You'll do it again.
Thanks for giving me a choice in the matter. Well, I won't let you down. Not if I can help it. Just promise you won't push yourself.
How did they get inside?
The demons from the castle must have infested the ship.
Then they can help me wake up these muscles of mine. I'll wipe the deck with them.
Alrighty. So you've got those lanterns there. They basically are like castles, if you will. You have a little mini map up there on the top right. The top left shows your health, which is the red bar, and then the blue bar is that's your sub weapons. And that's the one that I just picked up, that projectile. And it's telling you those little roses are basically like Castlevania hearts. They resupply your mana. There's breakable walls everywhere also, so just, you know, attack everywhere you can, because you'll never know what you might find. Maybe that chest had a potion in it, and just like the other Castlevania games, they replenish your health one
This device
time.
responds to magic. Maybe I just need to hold my hand up to it.
Okay, so when you see that little bar on the door like that, you can move your hand. It has a little bit of magic, and it'll activate that bar and opens the door for you. You don't have to do a ton of that. There's some. Looks like the old ship from the pirate ship from Castlevania 3. That's what it reminds me of. See this little platform swinging just a little bit. Wait for it to get closer. You can get up here and get the little items up here. And now I just got a country dress. See, there's one of the walls. There's a thick max up there. Alright, so let's equip the dress. And the dress increases your defense quite a bit. Your mind power, which is your mana consumption, and your intelligence, which is your magic power. So that little projectile there will do a little bit more damage the higher your intelligence is. These enemies, they do a lot of drops too, and that guy there, be careful, don't let him hit you with that mace, but his weak spot is his head. Oh, so is my weak spot. Okay, so now you can use his that shard there, and I'll show you what that looks like. The head flail. It's pretty. I like that weapon there. A rusted ring. So that raises your defense a good bit. I didn't put the dress on. What am I doing? Alright. Let's go this way first. I don't remember exactly which way I'm supposed to be going. Want another potion? Good to have those. So there's some boss fights in this game that are pretty freaking brutal, man. I mean, the whole game's fun. The boss fights are kind of intense sometimes. Here, there's a tunic. Let's see if that's better than the dress. It is not. As you can see on the left, the little red arrows pointing down next to my stats. That means my stats would go down, so no need. Little bookshelves there tell you, you know, different abilities that you have with some of your weapons. So it's good to check those out too. And this is a save room. Alright, let's just save it right there. I got a bunch of dang save files, but that tells you how much I enjoy playing this. Cross here first. Those guys there are kind of similar to the bone pillars in Castlevania. To me, that's what they remind me of. Okay, so that ability there basically tells you to use your hand to magic and you know, set that cannon off so it'll open up that passageway for you there. That chest there just gave me something called cotton. You can collect all sorts of different materials, and Johannes, whenever you get back to him, he has a little, like a shop set up. He's kind of like a blacksmith almost. You know, you can make new items and cook you different styles of food depending on what ingredients you have, which all do different things for you. So we're a little ways before we get to that point, but that's what that kind of stuff there is for, the cotton. I picked up a tomato earlier, which is a recipe for something. But to me, I like the graphics in this game. They're pretty good, pretty smooth. So that was a map. So there's your map there, and you can see the blue is where I've been. I think that's what that means. And the darker color on the map is where I have not been yet. Yeah, that ability right there is pretty strong. Okay, there was bronze and sugar in that chest. I couldn't use my ability there. Short sword, just a little bit better than what I have now. attack goes up a little bit, plus I'll have a little bit more range. It's not as fast, but I'll take the range. Range is a little bit safer than speed, in my opinion. And there's another bookcase there. Okay, so it's telling you there's some moves right there. There's a move, the Kung Fu shoes. I'll show you how that works. So some of your weapons have special abilities, and Kung Fu shoes is one of them. So here's your Kung Fu shoes here. That's basically what you have. So if you do that motion I told you, that's it. That's almost like an air dash almost. And it'll allow you to access some areas that you might not have been able to access previously. See, you can kind of dash across the air if you do it right, but you gotta have enough mana too, so. Alright, so I'm gonna switch it back to the short sword for now. But those shoes do help you get to areas that you shouldn't be able to get to otherwise. So that increases a little bit. This actually changes your physical appearance. The scarf will. Down pretty quick. Back to it. Saw that big monster there in the background. That's a sign of things to come. Safe ring. I'm not going to use that. Safe ring has some weird things about it. It brings your attack to 0 and raises your defense to 24. No thanks. Alright, so there's a new sword. I'm going to use that. It's pretty strong. It's slow, but it is very strong. And it has some decent range, too. I don't know how long I'm going to keep that, though. I don't like those slow weapons like that. Weird for. Busted down another door, another wall. Still alive, are we? There's a hairband, so that's helpful. I'm not the biggest fan of these, but I'll play with it for a little while just so you can kind of see how it works. It's a gun. It definitely has great range, but speed's not all that great, and it's not all that super powerful. But it definitely keeps on it at bay, though. So I'll use it for just a little while, and then I'll switch back. I feel like I should be in the Wild Wild West. I'm gonna run up here and grab this save point real quick. I haven't played this in a very long time. It's kind of nice to go back to it. I almost forgot that I even had it until I got onto a conversation about me. Okay, so that is enough of that. I'm gonna switch back to what I like, which I'm just gonna go back to short sword. First puzzle of the game. How do I get up there? You just have to slide this box over so that you can jump up here. There's a weapon I like. The trusty whip. And there's a lot of those on here too. A lot of different style whips. Guys are dropping a lot of items, which is great. It's good. This might be one of the times where I use those kung fu shoes. It's a tough jump right there. I think right up here I may actually use it. Yeah, I'm gonna use these kung fu shoes right here to try to get across this platform. Doing those motions are kind of tough sometimes. That quarter circle motion is kind of tricky on this game for some reason for me. I'm going to try it again though. We're going to wait till this thing gets all the way to the peak. There we go. Got it. We got a pirate hat for my troubles. Alright, so that'll change your appearance a little bit too. And also increases your luck and most every other stat other than intelligence. So now she's got a pirate hat on. We can ditch the kung fu shoes, go back to the sword. Oh, go back to the whip. Moving forward. That's the boss door there. You see a door like that, that's the boss. There's some stuff down here I can get first though. I don't know what this is. Another save point. A lot of these. A lot more save points than I remember. But we are very close to the first boss. And I remember the first time I fought this first boss, the boss wanted to kill me a few times. It was kind of tough. And that may happen today, because it's been, like I said, it's been a long time since I played this, but we're going to try to get through it though. You can kill the little rats running on the floor. Alright, here we go. G-Bull.
So, Sleeping Beauty, you've decided to awaken.
Jeeble, tell me you didn't do this. It doesn't make any sense.
How does it not? After all the sins humans wrought upon us? Come, Gremlin. We're leaving.
Alright. Time to get it. G-Bull is one of the protagonists in the Curse of the Moon series, so it was kind of interesting seeing him on the other side in this game. There's the first boss. creature does there. The tentacle kind of throw it off on it. But you have to hit the boss in the head. That's the only way to defeat it. Oh, that was gonna hit me. Not too much trouble.
I saw it. Just a flicker. That was the Jeeble I know. I will put a stop to it.
Bloodstained.
We're here.
Alrighty, moving forward. Now we're in the first little area after the ship, which is basically just like the intro stage, I'd say.
Thank you, Miriam. You know who I am. And that means...
I'm sorry we couldn't get here sooner, Dominique.
So this is our contact.
Yes, the church sent me. Has
An exorcist. Then we're lucky to have you, Dominique.
Yeah, Dominique is a very interesting character in this game. I kind of hope that the next playable character they make, I kind of wish it's Dominique, honestly.
I did some looking
And
around
that'll all
before,
make sense
and this place
later on.
Seems secure.
So this is like your little home base, sort of. Waystone. Waystones let you transport back to... I believe they bring you back here if you use them. You can only use them one time.
Mary, since this is your first time here... Oh,
Yeah, we're not going to buy anything
thank
just
you.
yet.
I invite they all have troubles that need...
Oh, hello!
Dominique, what is all this machine?
You get to use that later. It's basically like a camera situation where you have to make an ID for yourself. You get to a certain area in the game.
You have to marvel at the church's resources. Look at what they've provided for us.
I know, it's incredible.
So, what I can do for you here in the workshop is take materials you bring me and transmute them into new items. But the alchemy is easier to show you than explain. Here, I have some materials we can use. So let's try transmuting them.
Okay.
What are we transmuting this time?
Let's see. What can we make? We can make a long sword. We can make a... Let's see, what is that? Katana, great sword, a spear would be cool. But I can't make a spear yet. Let's see. Probably not going to make anything just yet. Scale armor. Let's make that. Let's make the bad news.
I'll go with this.
Alright, so I've made my first item. Can I repair anything yet? Nope. Can I enhance anything yet? I could enhance my head flail, which would make that a little bit stronger.
I'll go with this.
So it was upgraded one time. Now it's a rank 2, grade 2, which makes it just a smidge
Once
stronger.
I've transmuted an item.
Alright, so let's go in here and save. And we'll move forward a little further. We're going to play for about an hour or so today. Right up here, capacities for your gun, your ammunition, and this is like a portal, you know, gateway that's the same way. But since I haven't opened up any other one, hey Manny, what's up, brother? Thanks for jumping on, man. This is just kind of a spur of the moment thing for me today. I wasn't really planning on playing this, but after playing Symphony of the Night last night, I was like, you know, I haven't played Bloodstained in a long time. Let me give this one a roll. Seems to be performing a lot better than it did after it first released. Like, not as glitchy as it was. This roof here, you have to be careful because it'll fall in with you. Yeah, I love this game, man. I really like this game a lot. But I'm a big fan of anything Castlevania-like, so this fits my this fits what, you know, my description of games I like to play. Okay, so what did I just pick up there? Beers. Okay. You gonna be playing anything later, man? I'm gonna use that weapon too. Okay, so this weapon has a special ability too. That's pretty dope. Yeah, that's kind of bad, man, honestly. You were ahead before you made that statement. Which one do you own, by the way? Out of all the ones that's out there, you own the one on the 64. I'm sorry, man. It's a good game. I enjoy that one too. But just of all the ones you own, that's the one, huh? A lot of people, I'm not saying me, but a lot of people consider that one to be one of the weaker ones in the franchise. But I like them all, so I'm not going to complain or talk bad about it. I like both of the ones on the 64, the original one and Legacy of Darkness. Have you ever played any of the other ones before, man? I mean, it's one thing, not all of them, but maybe you played them at least. No, definitely not, man. I stream those games pretty often, dude. Since I started up this Gamers Guild channel, I plan on putting as many of them on here as I can. Thanks to, you know, something I saw you do, which was post your schedule. I did that too. And so my current schedule for this week is at 7 p.m. my time, which is in a couple hours. I'll play an hour of Symphony of the Night until I complete it. So it'll probably take me probably 2 weeks to get there. But if you ever get a chance to play any of those, man, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. And if you need to see, what they're like, I've got the original 3, 1, 2, and 3 off the NES. I've got them on this channel from beginning to end. So if you ever need to see what the classic ones look like, they're on there. And then, of course, like I said, I've been doing Symphony of the Night this week as well. That's the current way that these games are played. If they ever make another one, I guess. But lately, they seem to be kind of focused on mobile, which, it's okay for what it is. But I'd rather see a fully fledged, hashed out full game. Something on a console or a major handheld at the very least. Oh, me too, man. This game right here I wouldn't consider retro, but it's definitely got a retro style. And anything Castlevania these days is retro because they have, like I said, haven't been doing it in a long time. Ouch. Jab that damn sword like that towards you that far. I didn't realize his range was that far. Okay, I forgot about the bookshelf there. Alright, I don't have any of those weapons. I don't even know what those are. This is a character from Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon also. This is Alfred. He's more like the mage, I guess.
It can't be. Alfred, how are you still alive? I can't...
Alright, just kind of skipping through the story so I can get some of the gameplay down. Manny, what time is it where you're at, man? I know earlier you had told me it was nighttime when it was like morning here, so I'm assuming you're probably halfway around the world on me, probably. I want to catch one of your live streams too. I don't know what 7 p.m. means for you though. No, definitely not, man. I was just teasing about that. Nah, once you've earned my respect, it's kind of hard to lose it. You just lost a couple brownie points saying that the only Castlevania game you had was 64. 250. Oh, what's 250 here also? Now, is that 250 AM or PM? Okay, so you're at the same time zone as me then. So we both stream at 7 o'clock. So that, well, I may try to watch yours after I get done with mine, man. I don't want to break off my schedule just yet, considering I just started the schedule. Do you know what you're playing tonight yet? Yeah, I'm East Coast too. I'm in Georgia. Oh, 10 p.m. Okay. Well, I'll try to. I don't know why I thought yours was 7 also, but I'll try to catch you tonight, man. If I'm still awake, I should be. I walked up on a whole bunch of frogs. Till midnight Wednesday and Friday. All right. Yeah, I'll try to catch some of that tonight, man. The forest. Okay. You said that already. I'm not familiar with that game, but I'll definitely check it out, though. As much as I enjoy playing games, I also like watching people play games. Kind of gets me interested in them. Hard games, okay. That's my Sunday nights. Sunday nights I'm doing classic Castlevania games for October. This Sunday, it's going to be Rondo of Blood, and that's a tough one. There was some kind of way to deal with that. I know you don't walk into it, but maybe I'm not ready to deal with that just yet. That's a big trap waiting for you to walk into it. I think they call those Iron Maidens. Unnamed horror spot. Okay. Yeah, I'll try to be there to check that out, bro. I'd like to see that.
Fancy a ride?
Why?
The rub, of course, is...
Okay. Can't go that way just yet. I thought about doing for the month, and I decided to do the classic Castlevanias on Sundays, but I thought about doing some of the Telltale Walking Dead games. I enjoy those a ton. Those are fun to me. The stories are awesome in them. You know, if you like the Walking Dead kind of stuff. Let's see here. Alright, so now I have a new ability where I can shoot those arrows. Fireball that I had earlier. There's a new weapon too. I'm going to equip that. There's a mace. I thought this weapon had a special ability to it, but I might be wrong. Apparently I am. Alright, let's go. I think I'm getting pretty close to the next boss. Now, you see how that moon back there is super duper bright? You need to kind of remember this because you're going to need to come back to this room later. That real bright red moon has significance in the story. And it doesn't yet, but it will. Okay. Now, don't be like me the first time and go ahead and drop down from here because you have to go back and backtrack a long way to get back to where you were, so we're not going to do that today. Them damn arrows, they can do some damage. Next area. I believe this room here is the same thing, where if you drop down inadvertently, you have to do a significant amount of backtracking. Glad he didn't take me down. Used to have a little trouble right there. Okay, so there's your transport that I got to earlier, so if I needed to jump back, I could go all the way back to there, but I don't need to do that yet, so we're not going to do that. But that's a good thing to do, like if you ever need to go back and get like potions and stuff like that in the shop. Got me equipped that. I kind of like that ability, it's pretty cool. So now I have his ability. That grinding freaking sword. Okay, good. Yeah, we're at the next boss, so I'll play through until I beat the boss or the boss beats me, and then we'll resume this later on, either tomorrow or later today. talks to her. This guy can be kind of annoying too. He's tough.
Stop right there.
The funny thing is, the guy who's doing the voice of this character is also the guy who did the voice of Solid Snake in Metal Gear Solid.
I knew what you are. That ghastly air about you.
That voice is unmistakable.
Reek of sorcery, Shardbinder.
And what am I to make of you?
Zangetsu.
Me? I'm your executioner.
Turn it around on me. I'm not doing that. He's waiting for you to attack him so he can counter you when he does that. Oh, here we go. Welcome back, sir. Brutal. Alright, I need some health. And that's not very much health. I may wind up having to come back and do this again because I don't have a lot of health, y'all. Don't like my chances here. Let's see. Should have stocked up on some potions when I was at that portal. Hey, it ain't no problem at all, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, I can't take too many more of those. Oh, wow, that was close. Oh, man.
Zangetsu.
Yeah, dude, I'm definitely going to try to be there. Most definitely. I will try my best not to forget. I shouldn't have anything going on at 10 o'clock. But hey, thanks again for watching, bro. I really appreciate that, dude. Really appreciate it.
How many times do I have to tell you? Our enemies are the demons and those in league with them.
And I say, what is the difference? The alchemists were the gunmen. The
I'll look forward to hopefully seeing the forest tonight.
All must be dismantled.
In the case of the alchemists, you are right. They coveted the powers of hell and must pay for it. But Miriam is not like them. She is fighting for us, at great personal risk.
Manny, if you get a chance, bro, look at the one of the announcements on the Gamers United page. We're going to do something. We're going to try to put something together once we hit 2,000 members, which we're getting close. So if you get a chance, check it out, man. If you'd like to participate, that'd be awesome. I don't think I've had maybe 3 or 4 people kind of jump on that just yet. But check it out, man. See if that's something that might be interesting to you.
Really? You forget how many of our friends perished for similarly misplacing
Thanks.
Zangetsu, you need to put a stop to Alfred.
And I will. But you listen to me, Shardliner. If you value your life, then stay out of my sight. You can hold me to my word, Dominique. But don't presume to tell me what else I can or cannot do.
I apologize for my acquaintance. He had no right to speak to you like that.
Pay it no mind. I've been through worse.
Alright, brother. Have a good rest of your afternoon, man. I'll check you out tonight, bro.
I want you to know that I trust you, Miriam. And nothing anyone says could ever sway that trust.
Oh, might be
Now
time
you
for a
have my
nap.
thanks. It's nice.
Alright, so I'm gonna get this. I think there's an item over here, and then I'm gonna go back to the town area and save. Where are we at? Yeah, I'm not gonna go through here just yet. I'm gonna go back to the town area, the portal. Add some potions and health stuff. Peace, bro. Oh shoot! I just realized I don't have hardly any health. But you know what? I do have a waystone, though. I'm gonna have to use it. I can't die there. That'd be horrible. I hate to even do that, but they don't cost very much. It's a smart thing. If I was about to die. Okay, good.
You there? Here's what I've turned up. Help my. Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Help kill those.
I found a carriage that will... What are you looking to buy?
I definitely want a waystone. I'm gonna get a couple of those.
Is this right? Thank you.
I'll buy a couple of potions.
Is this right? Thank you. Thank you.
This lady here, if you cook certain things for her, she'll give you items. The first one, portable snack.
I suppose I'll...
I think that's the rice balls, I believe. I think that's what they're called.
Hi, what are we transmuting this time?
Johanna.
It started when the interest...
I'm gonna do one more thing before I save it. There's a spot up above me where you can actually plant like seeds, and after you come back after a while, the seeds will have grown and you'll have that item, which helps you make
I'm
food.
glad these fields are rid of those.
Let's start with Bryce.
Can you plant this?
Sure, I'll get.
And then this character over here, if you trade certain items into her, she'll give you other items. Let's see what she needs. A tunic first. I have that.
Thank you. How are you?
Okay, so she wants the tunic, which is right there.
Here's what you asked for.
And in return, she gives me rice, which is perfect considering I just planted rice. Let's see if I have enough to make that rice thing that they
Hi,
want.
Miss. What are we transmuting this time?
Yep. So I can make, let's make 2 of them. Now, if you also notice too, over on the bottom left, it doesn't disappear. The rice ball, it says when you consume it the first time bonus, it gives you plus 10 hit points and then plus 2 condition, which makes your defense a little stronger. I believe that's the way that works.
The castle is...
So I'm going to give this lady this rice ball, and then she's going to give me something in return for it.
I suppose... We're not... bring...
She sounds so feeble.
That's it. Oh, it's...
You're welcome.
Okay, so I got a thorn whip in return for that. So
Yes.
the next thing she'll want is, she says, it's round and topped with something gooey and stretchy. I believe that's
I
pizza.
suppose I'll
Yeah.
stick her...
I wonder if she sells ingredients, like food ingredients.
What are you looking to buy?
Yeah, she does. Let's buy a couple
Is
things.
this right? Then we have a deal. Is this right? Many thanks.
All the standard stuff you need to make items.
Is this right? Then we have a deal. Is this right? Many thanks.
Baking soda's in there somewhere.
Is this thank you? Is this then we have a deal? Is this thank you?
Let's see. Let's go with 2 more flowers and then we're about broke.
Thank you.
So let's come over here and craft a few items together.
Are you? So,
Let's see what we can make now. Here. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. There's a piece of dough. Nice, let's make
I'll
one
go
of
with
those.
this. Great.
Go ahead and
I'll
make
go
that
with
too.
this. Great.
Alright. So we're going to save it. I'm just going to wrap this session up. So I appreciate everybody who's been here to watch.
Why not?
We will definitely probably play this some more tomorrow or the next day. But I'll be playing some Symphony of the Night later in about 4 hours. So we're going to save it. And our percentage, probably 10% still. 10.4%, so we're a tenth of the way through. Alright, so guys, I appreciate everybody who was here to watch. This is D-Chill with the Gamers Guild. Please visit us on the Gamers Guild on YouTube, which is where you're watching this from if you're watching. You can also catch us on the Gamers Guild on Facebook and the Gamers Guild 1000 on Instagram. And all of this is brought to you by Gamers United, past and present, from Facebook. Without that, none of this would be possible. So anyways, this is D-Chill. Until then, I'll see you guys on the other side. Y'all please be safe.